we're gonna go over a little bit today. We're gonna wait for people to kind of get into the stream, and I know for some people this might be new to them because they're not on the Discord server, or even if they're on the Discord server, then they might not know that I had posted this. But I'm taking a break from brawlhalla, and I do. It's not anything because of me disliking the game or not really wanting to play it. Because even right now, I want to play the game, but I know if I don't give myself a break, I'm gonna end up disliking the game. Now, I'm gonna be getting into that once there's more people here. So, basically, we're just waiting for people to get into the stream, and then we will talk about what is actually happening.
Hey, man.
Hello. Yeah, so, you might not know, but I am taking a break from brawlhalla depending on who it is. Oh, wait, no, you do know. Okay. But, it didn't immediately tell me who it was who had put that in the chat. But basically what we're doing this stream is we're going over why I'm taking a break. This break is not going to last very long. Like, a month would be really, really long for this break. I'm thinking 1 or 2 weeks might be how long it will be, because I just need to end up distancing a little bit from the game, because there's this complex that I was thinking of last night when I was trying to go to sleep. I literally didn't go to sleep much at all last night, but there is a complex that I kind of figured out, and I'd kind of known of this complex for a while, but I don't really know what you would call it, but I call it the fun to serious ratio, which I don't know if that makes a whole lot of actually it doesn't make any sense, but we're just going with it. So basically how this ratio works is when you start something new, you might be having a lot of fun with it. Let's take, for example, let's say you're getting into, I don't know, what's something that people don't do that often? Let's say you're getting into skateboarding for the first time, and you make a lot of mistakes. Like, you're not doing anything really good, but you don't care because you're just having fun and you're not taking it seriously. And that's kind of the reason why you start skateboarding. But as you get better at skateboarding, you start taking it more serious, and it's not that it's not fun, it's just that you're taking it so serious that every single time that you mess up, you get very angry. You can do the exact same mistake that you did when you had started and have a completely different reaction. But I call when you had first started it, I would call that pure joy. The only time I can remember having that pure joy is when I ride dirt bikes, because I don't get to do that very often. So that's a feeling of pure joy. But when I ride stuff like scooters, I got into it for that pure joy. And now I've taken it very serious to where I'm literally getting angry when I mess stuff up. Or I'm just not feeling that joy. The only time I'm feeling that joy is when I land something that I've never landed before. Whenever I learn something new, I get that feeling. But on a regular basis, I'm not feeling that. And that's almost the same with Brawl. But the main takeaway from this is that you take things more seriously. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. And as you take things more seriously, you start to get more upset when you make mistakes. So then these mistakes make you end up not really enjoying yourself that much. So let's say when I had played Brawlhalla for the first time like a year ago, when I didn't actually know how to play the game, all I do is sig spam. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to do that. But I wouldn't care if I died. I was not taking it seriously. I was just doing it for fun. And then now I was seriously feeling not that good about Brawlhalla. Every single time I got sig spammed into oblivion, bam, I didn't want to play. Literally, the reason that actually put me over this tipping point was I was playing ranked late at night, and I was really focusing. I knew that if I focused, I could actually probably make some progress. And for a couple matches, it worked. I was climbing back up. I got back to like 1147. That was the highest elo I'd been in a while in ranked. But, which is like silver 1 or 2. And I was feeling good. I was feeling genuinely really good. And then I started getting into this problem. And I never have really experienced this that much. But I played so many Petras, and so many of them sig spammed. And there was a couple games that I had won. But the thing that really pushed me over the edge was I played one game of ranked, and it was against the Taros. And they had been spamming sigs. They had probably done like 2 light attacks the whole entire match. Sorry. And I had died really bad to them. Like, I was super unhappy with my performance, and I kind of went out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna announce it. And another reason was a lot of hate. Now, I've never been someone who's taken that much offense from hate on YouTube comments, because most of the time, it's just me messing around, posting videos, having fun, and that's kind of what it is. And even when it's something serious that I've been doing for a long time, like trampoline stuff, people will just say, oh, you suck, and that doesn't really bother me. But for Brawlhalla, it was different. I was putting in so much work to that game. I was streaming like 5 hours every single day, at the least. And I had just been told, like, every single stream I did, I was told that I was bad at the game. Every single stream, I would get completely, like, and, like, you could even see it on the last stream I did. I had someone comment that, and most of the time, I am just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I know I'm bad at, you know, it doesn't really bother me, I'm just starting off. But that stream, I had really gotten riled up from it. Like, I try to be this person who doesn't get riled up like that. I've never been someone who's... Oh, well, I used to have, like, quite a bit of anger problems when I was younger. But that's unrelated. So, I had gotten so angry from this happening. Like, I felt so little motivation for the game because I was just being told that I was bad every single day. And people would try to help. They would say, oh, it's just people who are salty that they lost, or oh, it's just people who aren't as good as you who are jealous of your skill. And sometimes, yeah, that's exactly what you want to hear. Is that what you should hear? Probably not. Because when you hear stuff like that, I knew that they weren't bad. Most of the time, it was people who were actually beating me in games who would say stuff like that. It wasn't just random people who just hate. Most of the time, if they played games with me, they would win. And it just felt terrible. Every single stream, I was being told this stuff, and it really weighed down on me. Because it wasn't just something that I was just doing randomly, you know, like just... I was really trying with Brawl. I don't know. It's And the only thing I felt was a general, like, not a good feeling, I guess. I don't really know how else I would say it. But I just didn't feel good while playing the game. And on stream, there's very few times where I won. Like, in a 1v1, there was very few times that I won. And that was also wearing down on me. Like, you know, like, I wasn't doing Brawl just to win, just to do... I wasn't playing Brawl expecting to be this amazing player. I knew that if I went into the game thinking that, I would never have any fun with it, and I would just... like, I knew that that's not gonna happen. The chances of me becoming a... Is it possible? Maybe. Maybe. But is it likely? Not really. And now, me saying that it's not likely, that's not random chance that it's not likely. That's pretty much all on me. Because it's not like Brawl is such a huge community that there's really... yet they're really good. And I knew that the only way to be seen as good is to play in tournaments. You can't just, you know... Or, well, you can be seen as good and not play in tournaments. But as of generally, if you want to be a really good player, if you're not playing in tournaments, it mostly doesn't really work. And, like, if I wanted to be the world's best player, I'd have to win countless championships. I'd have to be able to outdo Sandstorm. When he was actually playing Brawl. Now he just quit. But, it was not a very good feeling. Just every single game, just losing and losing and losing. And, ranked, I don't even want to talk about how much I disliked ranked. Ranked was, that was something I was truly not having any fun with. I was not enjoying ranked. Ranked had made me dislike the game, and I had actually called the game bad, which I shouldn't. It wasn't the game's fault that I was dying. It wasn't even the person who was stake spamming. They didn't know any better. And even if they did, I mean, I don't... whenever I would just completely... Like, whenever I would beat someone in ranked, I didn't think, oh man, I feel sorry, you know, they're probably just trying to climb the ranks. Like, I didn't feel that. I felt, oh, thank God I actually got up a rank. Thank God that they weren't as good as me. I wasn't thinking about, you know, maybe I should throw the game, make them feel good, like, you know, they can get a little bit more elo. I was thinking, no, I wanna win, I wanna get more elo. And, if those people had to get more elo from stake spamming, they were just doing what they could to win. That's literally just what they were doing. Were some of them being rude? Yeah. There were some people who were insanely rude. There's people who BM, there's taunts, there's all this stuff. And again, another one of the reasons is the amount of hate. And I've never, like, if you've ever seen me in real life, not really that, but if you know me, I don't get affected by YouTube hate. I'm not gonna, like, I'm not saying this as in, like, me actually saying it. I'm literally just gonna quote a comment, and it was "rot in hell, faggots." Again, I'm not saying that to hurt anyone, and I was told that comment. It didn't really affect me. I didn't really care, but it was constant with Brawlhalla. Every single stream, and this break is not gonna last very long. I'm not planning for it to, but I just wanted to kind of get it out there on some of the reasons why I'm taking a break. I appreciate everyone who played with me, everyone who commented, everyone who interacted with the channel. I appreciate it. Everyone there was so nice, and I really do appreciate everyone. I'm literally having to put myself at a distance from Brawl. Because if I kept on playing it, I know that I wouldn't be having fun playing it anymore. I know that I would just kind of not want to play. I get so angry to the point where I really just wouldn't even want to play. And it would be kind of, you know, not the greatest thing for me. If I just kept on playing through all of this, then I would end up disliking the game very much, because, you know, it's just people who are being rude, and then I associate that with Brawlhalla, and I keep on trying to be super serious when it comes to Brawlhalla, and then I just keep on going down this loop of I would do good, I'd be happy, I'd go again, I'd do bad, and now I'm not happy. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this here. I don't want this to be too long. Bye-bye.